right, it is Erin Dalia, and welcome again to class. I'm excited to have you here. Thank you so much. Today we're going to be exploring some more active breaths. We've done some more recent transformative breaths, and in this breath work and then relaxation, Yoga Nidra, we're going to go from the breath of joy, which is an opening sequence in my personal yogic practice. We're just going to do some guided standing, moving of posture, energy, and breath yoga postures for that. And then we're going to move into the Mayan guided breath, in which we're going to bring light in from the ground and from the heavens to meet in the middle and mix. And from there, we'll come into either a seated or laying down posture, whatever makes you happier. And we're going to do a little Yoga Nidra tonight, in which we're going to bring deeper relaxation in, especially as we're coming up on the full moon. So as always, practicing yoga, practicing breath work, any types of these practices have contraindications. So if you are pregnant, if you have any breathing complications to start with, if you have any physical limitations, and if you have any mental limitations, I always ask that you please protect yourself and understand your limits. I do not ever need nor ask, nor would anybody ask you to exceed that. So if you can't breathe, stop and come back to your natural breath before you move to ensure that you're having a safe and healthy practice for yourself. Also, if you're in any type of yogic posture, that if it's too much for you to bend to the left or bend to the right, I ask that you please just stand there and go as far as you can. And if that's a half an inch, that's your movement for today. And in our exploration of mystic sciences, our limitations are what teach us to be stronger, to become more flexible, to become more powerful and present. So understanding that one day your ability to move to the right might be this versus this is a huge leap in consciousness. And that's what we're all aiming for. Self-awareness, self-consciousness in the moment, being present, allows for the greatest level of transformations and the release of built-up energies and thoughts and emotions over time, which then makes us healthy and flexible. I know that's not a common ideology that's taught all the time, but I hope that as we continue to explore these classes, that you will find that flexibility within yourself. So with that said, so if you want to come into any standing posture, we're not going to be like bending and moving all over the place today, but it is something that you want to be able to at least put your arms out to the side comfortably, behind you comfortably, and up above you comfortably. The breath of joy, which I was so happy when I learned this today, is going to be a 3-part inhalation and a slightly forced exhalation. And I'm going to just examine that before we get into the practice, just so you can see what that looks like. It's going to be a 1-part inhalation, arms up, palms facing each other, shoulder height. That's your first inhalation. Your second inhalation is going to be arms spread to the side, big, wide open self. The 3rd part inhalation is going to be up, palms facing overhead, palms facing one another. Your arms are striving to come up along your ears, but again, if this is not your posture today, if this is not your movement, it might be here. Whatever it is, just let it be there. And on the exhalation, we're going to come from the mouth, and you're going to bend your knees and swing your arms forward. Just let it go and all the way out. Very fun breath. So the rhythm is going to look something like this. And then we'll slowly come up and go into some yogic postures. For the Mayan breath, I want to cover that really quickly too, just so you understand what it will look like. We're going to start with our right hand in 2 fingers above our head, our left hand 2 fingers below at our root chakra. We're going to imagine a silver light coming up from the core of our planet, our Gaia, and a white light coming down from the heavens above our crown. And as we slowly inhale, we're going to bring our hands together until they get to about our solar plexus, which is this area right where the soft part of your abdomen meets your rib cage. You're going to eventually straighten your left hand, and you're going to then kind of just weave it around the right hand a few times. I'll let you know when we're going to change, and then we will exhale from there. So we're inhaling the light from both the heavens and the earth to meet in our center around our solar plexus. We're weaving those energies together, and then we will exhale out the mouth and let it go as we bring our arms to the side. And in this, we're recognizing the union of heaven and earth, and that is the divinely present within our own being, as we are beings of the earth and the heavens themselves. So that'll be fun. And then once we're done with this, we will go into a seated and/or laying down posture of your choice, and we'll go right into the Yoga Nidra. We'll take a few minutes. I'll give you some space to get comfortable, and we will explore some of our internal feelings and thought processes today to close out our session with a deeply relaxing process. So let's begin. In yoga, we stand with our feet together, and I'll pull up my pants so that you can understand this too. If your heels and feet don't touch like this, don't worry about it. Where do they touch, or where does it feel comfortable to stand? Maybe it is a little bit apart. Maybe your toes can touch, but maybe not your heels. We don't want to completely lock the knees. We do want to keep them nice and soft so that we put our press into the heel, press into the balls of the foot, and press into your toes. You're then going to take and rise your consciousness up into the pelvis, up the spine, up through the chest, rolling the shoulders back, rising up through the neck, up through the crown of the head as if you have a string coming from the top of your head, and relax. This is a healthy standing posture. This is possibly one of your best postures of the day. So just get a little comfortable and moving. Make sure that you can, balance yourself on your feet. We're going to do the breath of joy for 3 rounds. So we're going to do it for a few rounds. Take a break, connect in, and go again. As we begin our practice today, you can pick a point to focus on ahead of you that doesn't move. It will help you keep your balance. And we begin breathing up, out, up, and down. 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 Last one. Out, up, and down. And as we come back up, close your eyes. Stand up slowly and cease your movement. Try not to adjust your clothing. Try to come in and out through the nose with your breath, and observe the way your body feels. How do your feet feel? Check in with your legs. Check in with your hips. How's your abdomen? What do your arms and shoulders feel like? What does your neck feel like? Your head. Take a moment to not readjust, not change your pants or top. And notice if you're feeling something other than maybe your heart beating or the pulse in your hands from moving your hands like that. But what else might you be feeling right now? Just allow your presence and your mind to observe. And then our next breath, we're going to go back to our breath of joy, opening your eyes slowly, looking ahead of you. Go ahead and wiggle out if you need to wiggle out as we begin to breathe again. Breathing up, out, up, and down. Up, out, up, and down. Last one. Out, up, and down. And slowly rise up. Let your arms come to stillness. Don't touch your clothes. Try not to wiggle. Close your eyes and sink into the sensations. Maybe you're feeling heat. Maybe you're feeling tingles. Maybe you're feeling bliss. Maybe you're feeling unpleasantness. As you breathe in and out of your nose through your natural cadence of breath, what do you notice? And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, come present back to the room, and let's go for our last round of breath of joy. Wiggle and giggle it out if you need to. As we begin, inhaling up, out, up, and down. 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 Last one. Out, up, and down. Slowly rising up, letting your arms come to stillness, closing your eyes as soon as it becomes available to you, and sink into what you're feeling. Sink into the expression of sensations throughout your body. You have a wedgie or your bra's out of alignment and you really want to do something about it, but you're just letting yourself be uncomfortable because you're becoming aware of what uncomfortable feels like. It's uncommon to allow yourself to be uncomfortable in the present moment where you are choosing not to be reactive. The longer you hold that position and you just stand on that edge of being uncomfortable, notice how those ripples play out. Does the physical sensation become overwhelming? Does the emotional reaction become louder? Does the rationalization and how you're talking to the teacher inside your head change? What are you observing? When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Come back to being present in the room together. Go ahead and wiggle out whatever you need to do. Change whatever you want to change. We're going to stay feet together. We're going to do mountain into half moon poses and bring up some of the energy as we prepare for the Mayan breath. So again, we're going to clarify our posture by feeling the heels of your feet on the ground, feeling the balls of your feet and the instep areas of your feet on the ground. Wiggle your toes up and then press them into the mat and release. Become aware of all of the space for which it takes for you to stand. Rising up through the legs, soft knees, coming up into the hips. We're going to tuck our tailbone ever so slightly, up through the abdomen, up through the chest. We're going to imagine we have a string right here on our breastbone, gently pulling outwards so that our shoulders roll back and down. Coming up through the throat, up through the crown of the head like we have that string. And becoming aware of our posture. As we inhale, we're going to bring the hands into a prayer position before the heart space, palms gently pressing into each other. We're going to come into mudra, in which we're going to interlace all of our fingers together, and then we're going to take our index fingers, point them up, and align them so they're pressing gently into each other. From there, inhale your hands up over your head, wherever that is for you today, being honest with yourself as we go into mountain pose Tadasana. Intentionally press into your feet. Tighten your legs. Don't lock your knees out, but tighten your legs as you use your hips and buttocks, legs and feet to press down into the ground. Even your lower abdomen, you can tighten your abdomen area. And then as you continue to inhale and exhale through the nose, inhaling, take your chest, reach up, take your shoulders, reach up with your arms through the points of your fingers, looking continuously ahead. And feel the pull of the mountain as your feet are its grounded roots pressing down consciously into the earth. You get as your arms and shoulders and upper body reach towards the heavens, staring at a point ahead of you that's not moving, inhaling in and out through the nose at your own cadence. Allow the energy and consciousness to move down and up through you. Continue holding. Now, if this is too much and you're trembling, it's too much and it hurts, bring your arms forward a little bit. Relax your legs a little bit. Drop your tailbone a little bit more if your back hurts. Find the place where you can exist in this posture without struggle. And that is your edge today. We're going to slowly release, relax all the tension in our body. Roll our shoulders down, keeping our hands up into mudra. We're going to go right into half moon. So again, pressing into all points of your feet, heels, balls, and toes. And rise up through the body, dropping the tailbone ever so slightly. Rise up through the chest. Inhaling in through the nose. We're going to push into our left foot, press the left hip out as the top body comes over the right side. Keeping the left shoulder back, press it back, bringing our right shoulder forward, keeping your arms as straight as possible, as alongside of your ears as you can finagle, don't worry. We're inhaling as we press into the foot, press out through the left hip, and exhaling as we reach over the body, opening up that left side, pressing the left shoulder back, breathing, staring ahead at something that doesn't move, and breathe. Press down and rise up through the left side of the body as we turn over to the right. If you're trembling, be honest with yourself. I'm going to come out 10%. I'm going to come out another 10%. I can hold it here. Cool. That is your edge. I want you to find it. Use your breath in and out through the nose to consciously connect with your edge and find a position where you can move the energy from your left foot up the left side of your body, out that left hip, up and over the left arm as we reach to the right and open ourselves up. Keeping your head straight, breathing. With your eyes open, can you dial into the conscious energy it takes to move energy and feel it moving along the body? On the next inhale, we're going to slowly press into both of our feet and rise the arms up towards the ceiling. Reach up a little bit and then relax the shoulders, continuing to inhale and exhale through the nose. Relaxing. Relax your hands, don't be death gripping them. On the next inhalation, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to press into the right foot, press the right hip out and come over to the left, opening up the right side of the body. Again, we're staring ahead at something at the wall that doesn't move. Inhaling through the nose, we're going to press that right shoulder back, exhaling through the nose, pressing down into the right foot, Inhaling, rising up through the right side of the body, over, up through the right hands, out through the hands on top of your head. Breathing here. Find your edge. Find the place where you can comfortably stand here. Move your energy. Find silence in your mind. Sink into your sensations. On the next inhalation, in through the nose, we're going to press into our feet. Inhale the body upright, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to go into a bit of a back bend here, so we're going to tighten our glutes as we drop the tailbone ever so slightly. This protects the lower back. Inhaling again, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling, and we're going to start reaching back with the arms, taking the head, looking up at the hands, and as we do so, allow that movement to allow your body to go back. Pressing into all points of the feet, keeping your glutes nice and tight, breathing in and out through the nose, your natural cadence. Find the point where you can stand here, where you're not yelling at me in your head, you're not yelling at yourself, you're not trembling, and you're breathing. You're feeling yourself firmly planted in the earth and rising up and over, opening that heart space, opening up the abdomen. On the next inhalation in, we're going to slowly start pushing up through our feet, bringing your hands up, bringing the head up with it. We're going to separate the arms, leaving them facing each other, bringing them down to shoulder width apart, shoulder height. And then we're going to start bending forward to release our back bend. We're going to slowly bend our knees as we hitch at the hips, moving forward, using your feet to really guide you down. Take your arms, wrap them around if they can reach on your calves or ankles. You're going to allow your stomach to lay on your thighs. Allow your head to come to a soft position, keeping your eyes open. And this will help you stabilize. You can use your hands to pull the body down onto the thighs. Feel that opening through the mid and lower back. Continuing to breathe in and out through the nose, pressing into the feet to stabilize yourself. And if you feel so called to do so, you can gently rise your tailbone up a little bit to lengthen the stretch through the back as you use your arms to continue pulling the upper body down onto the thighs. Taking a few moments to keep your eyes open, stay present with me, be here on the mat with me today, and breathe. We've got this. You're grounded, you're moving, you're amazing. On the next inhalation, we're going to let our arms dangle down in front of us. Press into the feet and slowly start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, closing your eyes as soon as it becomes safe and available to you. Rolling up slowly, keeping your eyes closed. Don't move anything. Your shoulders come up, rising up through the chest and breathing. What do you feel? Do you feel all the blood and energy rushing from your crown down into your body, like a gentle tidal wave of love and light and heat? Your arms feel so much better now that they're not over your head. How do your shoulders feel? How does that lower to mid back feel that we just opened it up with that forward bend? How glued to the floor do your feet feel? You feel like really stable, really grounded in this moment? Check in. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, coming back to our space today, and wiggle it up. We're going to go right into the Mayan breath from this point. And I feel like this is a great time for that because we've just really grounded ourselves in with Tadasana, our mountain pose, and opening up the sides of the body. So for this particular breath, we're going to go to about hips width apart. If you don't know what that is, you can take both of your hands, you can place them down in between your feet, lining up the balls of your feet to the outsides of your hands, and that is hip width. So from that point, we're going to ground into our heels, the balls of the feet, raise the toes up, bring them down, and just let them relax. Feel that groundedness. Enjoy it. Then consciously coming up through our legs, keeping a slight bend to our knees. We don't want to lock them out. Rising up into our hip spaces, dropping the tailbone just a little bit, tucking it under, feeling how it releases your lower spine, rising up through the abdomen, up as if we had a string here on our breastbone, pulling it just ever so slightly out, rolling the shoulders back, letting the arms hang, rolling up through the neck, coming up through the head and crown, keeping the eyes open, and breathe. This breath is going to be done initially through the nose and then out through the mouth. We're going to take our right hand, our two index and middle finger, wrapping our other fingers together above at the crown space. We're going to take our left hand, again, middle and index fingers, down at the root. The visualization for this is that we have a beautiful golden white light coming above from the heavens into our right hand, starting at our crown chakra. We have a beautiful silver light coming up through the center of the planet. Imagining Gaia's swirling red molten lava heart at the center of our planet, shooting a beautiful string of silver light to your left hand. Okay, we're going to start with a very slow inhalation as we bring our hands closer together to arrive at the end of our breath at our solar plexus. As we begin inhaling, coming into the solar plexus area, straightening the left hand, circling 7 times around the right hand. Imagine the silver and golden white lights connecting with each other, holding that breath. You can tighten along the body if you need to. And as we release out through the mouth, open the hands and release the light. Coming back together again, the left hand on the bottom, the right hand on the top. And as we bring these two lights together with our breath this time, let's imagine clearing every chakra we pass as we go. Slowly slipping in that light, air through your nose as we begin. Holding at the solar plexus 7 times with the left hand over the right. And release. One more time. Left hand at the bottom, right hand at the top. Inhaling in as slow as you can. Circling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. Again, inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. We're halfway there. 6 more to go. Inhale. Circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Again, imagine the light, inhaling, winding those lights together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 3 more to go. Inhaling in, inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 2 more times. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Last time. Inhaling, bringing that silver and golden lights together, stopping our solar plexus and wrapping them together. 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Let your arms fall by your side. Close your eyes and sink in. What are your sensations guiding you? Where are they bringing you? Just observe the moment and be present with yourself. Slowly open your eyes and go ahead and get comfortable and ready for the Yoga Nidra. Coming to a place of stillness, allow your body to sink into your seat or mat. Start to let go of any of the last minute wiggles or giggles, last minute scratches. And start to allow your mind to come into silence. Tune into the breath, starting to come into a natural cadence in and out through the nose. Now let's focus in on our breath for a moment. After all of that movement, is your breath slower, longer, faster, shorter? Just allow yourself to really tune into that sensation right now. Feeling it come in through the nose, down gently past your throat into your lungs. Coming from your lungs up, warming, moisturizing the back of your throat, coming out, warming the tip of your nose. What part of that sensation of breath do you tune into the most? And as you continue to breathe, let's set an intention for our Yoga Nidra today. As we set the ability to explore the spaces within ourself, within our consciousness, our spiritual and physical being, Let us find balance. Let us learn balance. Let us grow our balance. The understanding of the spaces within us that are light shining on the parts that are ready for us to grow. Taking a few more breaths. We're going to start first by letting our body come into a more deeper, relaxed state of being. Bringing your intention to the crown of your head. Letting all the space in and around the crown of your head just kind of relax. Maybe it's really expansive right now, maybe it's quiet, whatever it is. Let it be. And as you bring your intention down into your head, the center of your head, your forehead, letting all of the day wash away, letting your eyes soften, letting your cheeks relax, letting your lips relax, letting your jawline soften. The center of your head, let the back of your head melt gently into the pillow or mat underneath of you. Breathing in as we slowly move down into the neck, the front of the neck, letting our throat just relax and open up. Letting it release whatever's in there. Letting the spine in your neck soften, be supported by the pillow underneath of it. Coming down into the shoulders. As you inhale and exhale, just let all of that weight melt into your mat. And then coming down the tops of your arms, letting them just release, your elbows soften, rolling gently down in through the forearms, the wrists, the palms of your hands, all the way out to the tips of your fingers, letting all of the energy, letting all of that intensity from this day just melt away. Coming back up into the shoulder area, coming into your chest, feeling your heartbeat, your lungs filling and releasing air, letting it open. Whatever you've been carrying there, just let it flow through to your upper back, and from your upper back, let it just release into the mat. As if the mat is giving you an embracing hug that's just taking all of your weight with it. Coming down into the upper abdomen, your stomach, letting it uncoil. Definitely letting it just express. Coming down into the lower middle abdomen area, your sacral, your belly button, the middle of your back. Letting it all just roll, cascade down into the hips and down onto the mat through your glutes. Just let it go. Like a gentle wave of water rushing through you. From your hips coming down your quads and thigh area, relaxing, softening your knees, coming down into your calves and shins. Feel them being supported on the mat below. Coming down into the heels, the arches of the feet, and let whatever's left roll out through the toes. Breathing in and out through your whole body, feeling lovingly supported by the ground, by Mother Earth beneath you. Allow yourself to be present here. As we continue to breathe, in and out our whole body. I want you to continue to feel your body. I want you to bring your focus into your heart space. And I want you to know that every time you inhale, you are giving yourself life. And every time you exhale, you are releasing that which no longer honors you. So with the next few inhalations, give thanks from the heart space for every breath that you take in, for this gift of the life that you have here, all its lessons and all its joys. Be grateful. And allow that love and that joy and that gratitude that we're cultivating in the heart space to grow with every inhalation, to grow with every inhalation, feeling it flow from the heart space down through the abdomen, a warm rush, like a gentle breeze, all the way down into your pelvic area. Let it wash. Joy radiating down your legs, through your calves and shins, and out your feet. Coming back into our chest with our breath, feeling that joy, that love and gratitude. And let's let it roll through our shoulders, down our arms, forearms, and out through our hands. Coming back into the chest area, feeling the love and gratitude, feel all of that joy. Let's let it rise up through the throat, up through into the head, the center of the head. Let it wash over your face, and down up through your skull, all the way to the tips of your hair. And find your body bathed in love. A special kind of love that we have just for ourselves and for the gift that is our life. And as we're laying here, I want you to take the moment to imagine what it would be like to be the 85-year-old version of yourself. Imagine this person standing there in front of you. This person has lived an amazing life, full of wisdom, laughter, experience, completely happy. And with that, I want you to start imagining that you're looking through their eyes at your life. And I want you to walk them through your day today. Maybe your week this week. Maybe what's coming up. I want you to imagine you're looking at yourself getting up out of bed every day. That you're not creaking and cracking, that you're not feeling any uncomfortableness. That you can have that huge cup of coffee or tea or juice that you like and your favorite breakfast. And give gratitude in that moment, because maybe down the line, these moments that we're experiencing right now won't be there. They'll be different. Because maybe as you take your morning rinse and shower or bath, or you go out for your morning exercise, a brisk walk or a light jog, maybe you hit the gym and you can lift weights, play a sport. You can pick up the newspaper. Maybe you'll read it on an electrical device, but that you don't need glasses to do so. And what a blessing that would be. That you remember the days where it was casual and easy to hop into your car and drive to work or the park, go to the beach. Maybe it's a bike ride. How easy it is to just flow through this part of your life where you are so blessed with youth. There are so many simple joys that you have. Your 85-year-old self remembers with joy and laughter. Maybe you have a special relationship in your life, or maybe you're at the beginning of one or looking for one, and all of the ups, downs, and adventures that go with it. Reflecting at the beautiful opportunities that you have every day to meet somebody, to laugh together. How easy it seems when you're young. And maybe we get ready to go out for the evening. We're going to go catch up with our favorite book club, or we're going to dine out with our friends. And how it's so wonderful to casually get dressed in whatever and show up, hair in a ponytail or slicked back into a baseball cap. And no one really cares. And after everybody's done, everybody gives each other a hug, and it's so good to see them again. Maybe on your way home, you call a person in your life that's important instead of just texting them, and they're there, they pick up. Because our 85-year-old self doesn't have those things anymore. And how grateful they would be for that voice one more time. And as you get back to your home and you start winding down, maybe your favorite pet is there. How good it is to smell them or feel them or play with them. And as you slowly get back into bed, at whatever hour, because it doesn't matter, even though your 85-year-old self was probably saying much earlier, let's go to sleep. And as you reflect on this experience, there's so many things to be grateful for over the challenges of our day. Letting their view of our current life, let it grow the love and the joy and the perspective you have of yourself right now. You bring up all of the challenges you're experiencing, and you give it to them, and they look at you. What's their expression? What are they saying to you? Will it really matter when it ends? Will it just be another thing? Or maybe you really learned that balance, and you were able to sit in peace without participating for 10 minutes, an hour. And take a moment to see again through their eyes anything you're currently going through, anything you're currently experiencing, and ask yourself, are you choosing to see the light in things, or are you choosing to see the dark? Are you having gratitude for the decisions that you make? Because ultimately, those are the things that fill your heart space, that you allow to ripple through your body. And if you should have found any space in your body that is not in alignment with this love and feeling, it's okay. It's not permanent. It's something you can change with intention and love and help whenever you ask for it. As you continue to lie here and feeling yourself wrapped up in Mother Earth, I want you to feel the silver light that we called up from our breath work. Let it form a beautiful silver silky blanket. Let it wrap all over you in a gentle, warm cocoon. And to this blanket, give everything that does not honor you anymore. Every feeling in your body, every worry in your mind, every emotion that doesn't honor you, all the blocks, all the fears, all the sadness. Feel it from your body and give it to this silver blanket. And as the silver blanket transmutes it down into the earth to be purified, fill those spaces with love. Love for this experience. Love for the gift of Gaia, our planet. Love for our highest and greatest divine self, which has given us the conscious blessing of life. Take a few moments to continue breathing in this light and in this loving space. Let it sink into every cell in your body. As we come to the end of our yoga meditation, imagine the silver blanket gently falling away, feeling ourselves stronger, brighter, and better here on the mat. Taking a slow, deep inhale in through the nose, and let it just fall out through your mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to let yourself come back. Move your legs, arms. Maybe you've got a nice big stretch, but keep your eyes closed. Allow yourself to just feel the movement, how everything is shifted and changed. And when you're finally ready, slowly open your eyes and take in your surroundings. I hope that you have enjoyed our class today, night. It has brought the light up and down and through you, and that in our Yoga Nidra you were able to release some of the things that we cleared today, emotionally or mentally, back into our planet for cleansing, so that energy may come back to you and fill you with a brighter, more positive position. It's in these simple but effective practices where we are taking our visualization, our physical practice, and our mental intention and mixing them together, that the mystical arts really come into play, because we're allowing ourselves and universe, we're signaling to say, it's all right, it's time for this to move, it's time for me to understand more, I want more to be my divine self. And if that is your process, then I am so glad that you have decided to join me for this adventure and all of our adventures. I hope that you have liked this class tonight, and if you did, please hit the like button on this video. It is so important to receive your support and encouragement to continue moving forward. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I ask that you please do so that you can be notified and follow along on my mystical journey here. And if you feel so guided, and it would be the greatest gratitude that you can give me would be to share this video or any of my videos with your family, friends, and social media so that others who are ready to walk this path together can do so. So my friends, from now until then, so much light, so much love. Have a beautiful evening.